What's up? I just realized that in the last video, I just posted it earlier today. My mic, I was like uploading the video and I was like, I know I had my mic on. I was like, the quality didn't seem like it was like as good as it should have been. And I had the mic in the wrong port on this camera because I'm not used to it. It was like in the, I think it was just like in the headphone port. But we got to fix this video so it should be a little bit better. Kind of got some good news. I was at work today and I got a message from Grady that the little strip that I've been talking about already showed up. It showed up in like a day. So big shout out to Grady. Not sponsored by them yet. Hopefully at some point in this lifetime I will be. Super simple. So this little bag, you can order. So I haven't like really seen too much about this. Grady sells this. It's a lot thinner than the other one that I was running. The other one was like thick. It was almost like for a truck and I found it on Amazon. So I'm gonna sell it real quick on this one. It's super easy. Like all you do is, thankfully, because this one's really thin, it has no problem like going around like the corners and stuff, like right around there. It has no issue at all. It just bends itself. You don't even need to like warm it up or heat it up. It's perfectly fine cold. That is the part number right there. And we're gonna get this thrown on real quick. Now we're just waiting on the rest of the hardware to show up. And then we're just poking the holes and then getting the bumper back on. All right, so should be focused, hopefully. So all you really do is, what I did was I just grabbed like a very rough like idea of how long I'm gonna need. So just kind of around this corner and all the way up. So rough cut, snip it right there, set this to the side. There's like a little orange seal. I just took it all off and I just like let it rip. I didn't like really think too much about it. I was about to start, then I figured at least for this part, this corner, this might be a better angle. So just kind of set it up however low you want it to be. And then you pretty much just, there's like a seam inside. It's kind of like only going to sit one way. I had questions concerning it when I first wanted to do it, because this is my first wide body car, and I was like, I have to have a seal. So of course I did my research trying to figure out people who like did the seal, and I don't really see any of it. But you just pretty much, the way I do it is I just feed the seam like along the bottom of it so that it's nice and even, like the mating surface is nice and even and clean with the actual seal coming out. You guys are seeing it's looking really good. And it just has no issue bending around the corner. So this part real quick. It's easy to work with. So like if you don't get it right, you can just pop it off and try it again. Snip it off. And you're gonna see the difference that it does when it actually goes up next to the bumper. It's like a super clean look. Can't really set it. Here, let me see if I can, if I set this down. I'll set it down real quick. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but like it looks so much better how it's gonna sit. Super clean finish, just little things. Okay, we're gonna leave the video here. We're gonna pick it up when the hardware comes in and then get the front bumper on, because that's the last thing we're waiting on. Big shout out to DOWNSTAR. They got all the hardware in that we need. So we got the, so this is like a two-piece. You can see you have the screw, the booty washer, and then this little well nut. Now we just got to drill these well nuts into the front bumper. I already got started on one of them, just so I made sure I had the right drill bit size. Because I want to make sure the way they sit, they're a little bit different than a rivet. I just want to make sure that they don't like slip out. This one just slide right in. So we're going to drill out this side real quick. And then the other side, if you've never used a well nut, so all you do, it's essentially just like a little piece of rubber with the threading inside of it. You just have to drill out a hole big enough so that this little flange, like the actual, well, this is kind of in there tight, but there's like a little thing that it sits on. You just have to drill it big enough so the inside of the thread sits in there, and then it'll just sit against the bumper just like this. It took me a little bit to figure out how to work with these. They're really simple. There's really not much to them. You just have to make sure the hole's big enough for them to fit. Let's go see if that's big enough. Hope you guys have all been good. Had a good week, had a good weekend. It is Sunday. We went to church earlier. Learned a lot of really good things. Or heard a lot of really good things. Ready to start my week strong. Bam! That's all you gotta do. It's super easy. Oh. It's kind of hard because I got the thing on here. But you probably can't, well, I don't really know if you can see. I might brighten it up when I edit this video. But yeah, we got in all the one side. Time to go get the other side in. I don't think I'm really going to record too much of it. Maybe just me like, I'll record it, fuck it. On to the next side. So I don't have to keep, moving around. I'm just going to bring the walnuts with me. I'm like making sure that the holes are not too loose. Because if you do too big of a hole, it won't have anything to like the washer itself won't really have anything to sit in. And we don't want that. If it's too loose, it'll just like pop out. Big shout out to DOWNSTAR too. Hooked it up with like a lot of the hardware for SEMA. And like since then, whenever I asked him for something, he's just been an amazing dude. And so when I needed these kind of last second, because I realized I didn't have any more, he had these shipped out like immediately. If you ever need wide body hardware, hit up DOWNSTAR, they'll take care of you. If you don't know what size to run or like what style or thread pitch or anything, those guys will probably know. So I didn't know what size to run on here, and I was just like, yo dude, I got a Supra, I'm doing a street hunter kit to it. He literally was like, oh, just run these real quick, it's gonna look really good. Like Randy did it, some other guys did it. So hit up them if you ever need any hardware you need. Those guys are amazing. They ship stuff out like immediately too, so shameless plug. Those guys are awesome. Let's see how that goes. Here, you can like leave it wash. You just get the hole big enough. This little thing just like gets in there nice and snug. That's it. And then the hardware just screws into that hole. Super simple, bro. Last hole. Come on, man, it's the last hole. Oh, that definitely worked. Where'd that piece go? Chat, where'd it go? That's it, boys. We got them all done. Now we just got to put holes in the actual wrap. Whoa, that is bright. Let's get that a little darker. Now we just got to get holes in these pieces so we can actually get the hardware through. And then we're pretty much done, bro. That's simple. Boys, it is crazy the difference hardware makes. Because it looks so much cleaner than it did. Okay. We have the parking sensors back on. So I'm just moving the stool around. Looks super clean, kind of in there. I heated up the wrap and stuff so I could get it around and essentially make it sit flush, because it didn't really like, it wanted to like push the wrap out, because I cut the wrap and pushed it inward and it wanted to push it back outward. So look how much better it looks. Can you see it's not focusing? Come on, focus. There we go. Cool. One side is done. Looks a million times, it looks so much better. All right. Thumbnail. We got everything back on, obviously except for the bumper on the car. So I think it's time to proceed with putting the bumper back on the car. Let me do the sensors real quick. Let's get this a little closer. Before I just yeet it on there.
we're just gonna do it. I don't really know. Oh, I should probably take that out. I tried to trim it once to like make it like look OEM plus, but it's just gonna keep getting in the way. Let's get this bumper on, boy. I don't know what I'm doing. Get up there, baby. Don't be shy now. Okay. A couple little things I gotta look out for now. Oh. Oh. You get up there. Man, that ain't what I'm doing now. Wow, look at that. You know, I didn't expect that to really, didn't really expect it to just go on like that. Thought it was gonna be, I mean, I might have not made that look that easy, but. So, let's line it up a little bit. When you're doing the bumper, the main things that align it, obviously apart from the hardware, you have your corner pieces, which when you push the square in, there's like a little thing it'll sit in, or like a little thing a screw's supposed to go through. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like almost little, I don't really know what to call them, kind of like bumper guides. So there's 6 on the front end, and you have to line those up and then make sure that your squares line up with the holes that they're supposed to go in. You like, I don't really know if you can tell. You can see like right there. Sorry, it's not focusing. That's it. I honestly thought that was going to be a lot more work in the front bumper on, but let's just tighten it down now. No, guys, I'm really grateful for everyone here. We're at 450 subscribers. We're 455 now. We're over halfway to 500 from 400. And that's fucking huge, bro. That puts us halfway to 1,000. And once we get to 1,000, we're halfway to 2,000. So, you know, I just want to say real quick as I'm doing this very easy work of just getting the bolts on while I can think straight. I'm just very glad for everyone here. Like very, very thankful for all of you guys. Your support means everything to me. And, you know, 455 people, that's a lot of classrooms, and it's just like fucking sick to think about all you guys are there watching my videos. It means everything. I love doing this stuff. Like cars have been my passion since I was like a little kid. Maybe if I can find a photo, I can upload it real quick so you guys can see what I look like as a kid. You couldn't get me out of cars. I've loved them ever since I was a little one. And actually, like making a YouTube channel has always been a really big dream of mine. Like I've always wanted people to like see how I build my cars, and you know, this car's been a really good opportunity for me to like kind of get into it because, well, as much as I love drifting, I thought this was such a cool platform. And to be posting and for you guys to be supporting me, I don't think you guys like know how much it actually means to me. Like it means everything. We gotta tighten up those clips on the bottom. I don't know if I'm gonna put that back on. You gotta jack the car up real quick. And we gotta get all those bottom bolts done. Because if I don't get those bottom bolts done, this is what's gonna happen. We don't want that. So if you guys remember, I just wanted to pull the camera under here. I was saying how mine is probably going to be, my front bumper is going to be attached different than yours. It's because under the car, so for reference, this is where the lip is. You're going to have bumpers all along the bumper here, and that'll detach the bumper essentially from all this undercarriage. Mine, since I have the spoiler, or I mean I have the lower lip from Street Hunter. You can't access all these. So all mine are held on by like the back part of the undercarriage. So like here, and then just a couple more down there. So there's actually a lot fewer. So it's really easy to take it off, but just wanted to show you guys that real quick. If you have a power tool company, please sponsor me. Make my life so much easier. Get my all right. One side done. I'm not going to record the other side because the lighting's bad over there and you guys probably won't really see much. So next clip, you'll probably just see me lowering the car. Let's focus. Be back in a sec. Just finished the bottom screws, and this is the importance of getting your bottom screws tightened properly and actually putting them in, because look at the difference. So you guys remember how easy it was to shake in the first clip? Or just a second ago? Now look at this. You grab it. That bumper's not moving anywhere. Look at this little guy. Who's that? Come on. There we go. All right, so bumper's on. Looks a million times better. Every screw secured, so time to drop the car and get it outside for a little bit of a B-roll footage. Just a little bit of excess wrap. Make sure I don't have the tripod. Hola. I really want to put these wheels back on. I'm so indecisive. They look so good, but they just don't work with the alignment. I think when I align it and I raise it or adjust the caster so I can run them, good chance I'm going to be running those wheels. Alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's kind of like a three-part getting the bumper back on the car. I just got done driving it around, making sure it was okay and nothing fell off, and we're all good. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to do a POV, kind of show you guys what it's like to drive around this kind of a car or drive around my Supra. And I have a new filming setup, so the POV should be much like more HD or a lot better than what the other one was. It should be a little bit more like you're actually the one driving. So stay tuned for that. That video should be up in a couple days. I'm going to upload this video tonight or tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone who supported me since the beginning, thank you so much. Your guys' support means everything to me. If you're new here, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's anything else you'd like to see, drop a comment down below and let me know. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.